だいま音声学部に行っております。会見まで今しばらくお待ちください。お待たせいたしました。では、いらっしゃいませ。本日はこちら、シャーロック・ホームズ・ザ・アウェイクンをダラダラとやっていきたいと思います。本日もドドメイルとの裁判をゆるーく活性化していきましょう。前回は、実際違ってましたね。特にメインもないね、この人は。私はこれだ。音声と不具合ございましたら、ご遠慮なくお申し付けください。調整できる範囲で調整してまいります。ここに何かないのかね。これをつけっぱなしでそこら辺歩いてみましょうか。
This disappearance is intriguing, no? I cannot make head nor tail of it.
これが表示されるだけなんですよね。何かありそうなんだから。果たして競争中にここを抜けられるのか。一応これをつけたままでも走れますね。さて、ということはですよ。外に何か手がかりがあれば。何もなさそうな。なんだ、バカだを踏み越えた。 この現場で、マークに従うなら、あと2つほど、何か手がかりが出ると思うんですが、
This disappearance is intriguing, no? I cannot make head nor tail of it.
いや、もうそれは前回散々みたいな。本当にわかんないんだよな。一体何の線だってますね。なんかできましたね。そういうことか。なるほど、なるほど。ちょっと見せて。水平の後、頻繁に使われているここには草は生えていない。産卵したわけ。
Someone moved
落
the
としちゃ
cart
っ
to
た。
this spot and then took it elsewhere. Can't see it anywhere in the garden.
で、もう出てきた出てきた。まあ、これは予想通り。永遠にの火車には常に雨よけの布がかけられていた。でも食べてない。と待って。なるほど。これで証拠を固定していきながら、切り替えないとダメってことですね。これ、多分また外出たら、消えますね。っていうことはこの中にある。雨よけの布、雨よけの布ですか。布といえば
Clothes made of Hessian. Is Sten really so miserly?
関係ないか。おっとっと。大さんいらっしゃいませ。クリーナーとなくなっている。変わった形に左に曲がっている。いや待って、目の前にあったのに。目の前にあったのに、ホームズさん、ヒントがなかったから動かなかったってこと？ 確定していいの？あ、なるほど、これはそういうことね。この条件に合わせていないとダメってことか。これでじゃあ
Surveilling from afar, the intruder waited for a window of opportunity. When Kimahir went to sleep, the man crept up to the shack and slipped narcotics down the chimney pipe, then blocked it with a cloth. Kimahir inhaled the sedative and fell into a deep sleep. The intruder tried to move him, but the man was heavier than expected. The intruder fell on the sack and dropped his spyglass. In order to transport the servant, he had to use the cart. The final challenge was opening the garden door. Luckily for our intruder, Kimahir had the key in his shack.
Remarkable. It makes total sense.
まあほぼほぼ想定でくる展開ではありますね。いや、気はいらないですよ。君はから監視していたわけや君は親に自分の前にここから気持ちをとかに前を引いた床や君はを動かせるとしたはずだがの糸を言うとした君はのためは今でのに車を使ったその小屋から鍵を盗み出して君が並び出した汗とに秘密の話を通り
This lock is quite unusual. It appears that the key should be bent to the right.
とりあえずこっちがいいのかな。
You must have found something by now, gentlemen.
I fear that someone may have spied upon Kimahir. Likely the owner of the spyglass I found earlier. It appears they were watching for some time, as there was an impressive amount of chewing tobacco on the ground.
And your point?
I found the residue of narcotics in Kimahir's brazier. There are several explanations, perhaps your servant's recreational interest, or an attempt at poisoning.
Cut to the chase, Mr. Holmes.
You said that you checked the shack earlier. Did you notice the cart tracks near it? Now, one ought to expect a servant to make regular use of such a thing. Indeed, I would have overlooked the detail were it not for the cart's absence. If, as you say, Kimahir never leaves your estate, then where did it go?
I expect answers from you, Mr. Holmes, not questions.
I won't keep you in suspense any longer, Captain. Kimahir was abducted by the owner of the spyglass. When your servant fell asleep, he slipped a narcotic into Kimahir's brazier to make him sleep even more soundly. In order to carry a man as large as Kimahir, the intruder stole the cart and rolled him right out of your garden.
Now, hold on. All this simply to tell me what I already know? Why haven't you found him yet?
I only arrived a moment ago. It is, frankly, incredible that I have already deduced so much.
Every second you dawdle here, waiting for me to stroke your ego, is another second wasted. I'm not interested in the how, the why, or the who. I am only interested in recovering my investment. Spare me the claptrap, boy, and go and fetch my servant.
Captain, you are so addled by delusions of competency that you miss the blindingly obvious. Without the assistance of others, you are utterly incapable. Kimahir endured your nonsense far longer than I will.
The point is, Captain, we're telling you this for a reason. The intruder fled through the garden door, and we need a key to follow his trail.
Well, then you should have led with that. Here you go. I hope you'll return soon with good news. And in the meantime, please teach your companion the art of brevity.
多いですよね。そんなね、どこせも、通りたちとは違うんですから。どうなんとかって話と。でも、和田さんは、私を見てきて、どんなシリーズやってもすごい人格だと思います。ちょっとゲームやってみて、ちょっと悔しいかなと思いました。やってしまいました。ゲームそのままで返してます。私は先生がお医者様ですからね。さっき。それがあれですよね。サブーと呼びたいと。
What does it say? What does it say?
いや、回収してた。
What does it say?
よく経営してやめかな。
What does it say?
なんか消してダメか。ああ、なるほど。了解されたい。
Sturdy rope, professionally tied in a Portuguese bowline. This knot is often used by sailors to create a bosun's chair.
まあ、やっぱ、聞いた。
Wheels picked up grass along the way. Kimahia's cart, I gather.
人が怪しいってことですよね。
Roy Soulsby. Could that be the name of our man? A strange substance. I have my suspicions based on the color and consistency, but would you care to hazard a guess, Doctor?
Well, it's odorless, but from the way it absorbs water, I'd say saltpeter.
Then we're in agreement. Well done.
現場の制作タイプです。私はこのサブ系の人形の方がよっぽど気になりました。はい、行きましょう。一番あなたは本に過ぎ方に残された作業用物の足跡、すべてを手当たりから右に話しやのった。結び直さないと。おっと。あ、違う。こっちから。 部屋を誘拐した犯人は空の命で財布には小石が付着しているが、ロンドン港で小石らを爆発事故に落ちたばかりか、全ての手がかりから判断して君が乗り場所を探すにはロンドン港へ行く必要だ。裏にして時間、明日を走りロンドン港へ向かう。はーい。
The Strand proved not so useless after all. The saltpeter accident, Doctor, do you recall?
The Port of London, of course. The footwear, the spyglass.
Indeed. We shall need to take a cab there.
どうなんか空いてます。なんか空いてますね。あ、この服もいいな。あ、そんなことは。トイレになりましたね。鳥に乗れるのかね。乗りますね。
Let's just go. Stenwick wanted results, not pleasantries.
両方もうちょっと調べますか。キャンパーでの操作で解明した時に火が出ましたが。
No seams or torn fabric on this doll. Likely one-legged by design.
回収できた。いやあ、食べれたらちよ鳥さんたち楽しい宝探しの時間だよ。で、二人だけに全ての人間を見つけることができるかな。
The treasure hunt.
これは、
Used to do lots of those in my childhood, myself and...
Is it a call for help? A bad joke?
or both. Better not risk leaving this matter ignored, don't you think?
これはあれですね。コナンドイルの当然だった思いですね。どこだったかな。うちはこれですね。お部屋にトーナメント。
Get the Strand! Get your copy of the Strand here!
まだ時間ある。これです。ここから1、2、これか。
A miner with a sooty face. At least, in doll form. What's this?
いやー、暗い下水のネズミたち、楽しい手が少しの時間だよ。手がかりを頼りすると人形を見たらかった。俺は、あのやつの前の場ですかね。あ、ここに笑顔から来たのが早かったな。あら、キッチンは。
Unnaturally bent legs, yet they look to be a design choice. Seems to be for me.
なあ、自分でのミミズたち楽しいたれだった。もうこの入門。声は。 花屋がある。完全にもう引き寄せてするだけだったよ。
Tom. Anne. Charles. Last doll seems recently made.
いや。最後の一人はマリーですか。
Tom, Charles, Anne, and Mary.
いや。パンポルトレー12歳、足の小乳児出血多量子、トムギル5歳、エムリル、中毒死、チャールズ・ポッター14歳、テクノロジー社会の安いやつ。Just digress.
Not sure I like the treasure hunt's ending.
Could we really have saved her, Holmes?
No. Solving this crime is beyond my reach. It is society who must work on sparing children from death by hard labor.
の解決か。とはいえ、この時代のなんか私、どこまで歩いてくれるかっていう話ですね。本心に戻りましょうよ。
Where to go? The Port of London, please. I will show you where to stop.
Mr. Holmes, what a compelling mystery we have stumbled upon. Perhaps I have the premise of my next novel.
One kidnapping does not a story make.
Stop! A black cat crossed before us. It's a bad omen.
I do not take you for the superstitious type, Doctor. Such things are mere fantasies, tricks of a feeble mind. One imagines a physician would keep a surer footing in reality.
Perhaps, before the war, my time abroad was difficult. Once, I came across an Afghan, bleeding, who I could not save. He pressed a rosary into my hand. A gift, he said, so as to gain God's favor. After that...
Dr. Watson?
Yes, well, I shan't get into details, but sometime later I found myself lost in the desert. Dehydration set in, and things grew ever more dire. The man's words came to me. I said a prayer and placed the rosary on a rock. A gift to gain God's favor.
And you were rescued.
Yes. A detachment of British soldiers found me.
To whom I'm grateful. Without their diligence, you would not be standing here and I would not have this case.
I'm sure you have another explanation prepared, Mr. Holmes, but I think I shall cling to the occasional superstition all the same.
To each his own, Dr. Watson. So long as it does not interfere with my methods, do it. We must press on, cat or no cat. The question remains, why abduct Kimmer here?
It appears that the saltpeter explosion rattled the locals. Can't blame them for staying at home. It's a large harbor. If our kidnapper is hiding here, finding him won't be easy. How can I help? I can try and flag someone down. If we stay out much longer, I'm going to need some supper. Do you feel like a meat pie? If we stay out much longer, I'm going to need some supper. Do you feel like a meat pie?
Do you know anything about this?
I think I can help you.
Oh, hardly a reputable establishment.
I've seen worse. Greetings, miss. I'm hoping you can help us.
We shall soon see.